Hello, friends. Okay, so we are on this 1 week break between our two challenges, and something's been coming up in the group a couple of times. And I thought I would bring it to everyone's attention, give you a little bit of something, little something to think about this week. So, the thing that's come up last week, it came up a couple of times, and I've heard it before. People have expressed this before, but the issue is when you discover that you can't do a particular exercise, especially if it's one of the daily challenges, but it could also be that you are doing one of the longer classes and you find there's something in there that you can't do. The temptation is to just gloss over that, but that's a very powerful moment. Listen, I am not doing my job as your personal trainer, your yoga teacher, your movement coach if every exercise I give you, you can do with ease. I'm not doing my job then. Because in order to give you all the movement nutrients that you need and to give you a lot of variety, I'm going to have to help you do things that you couldn't start out, that you weren't able to do when you started. That's part of my job. And there's a whole bunch of physical benefits to working through something that is initially hard for you and then getting better and better at it. But that's not even the real power of being in the program and finding an exercise that's hard for you to do. The real power, the reason that is such a gift is that the second you find something that is hard for you to do, your subconscious, which you're normally not aware of, it comes to the surface and starts with all this chatter in your mind. Chatter about what this means, about who you are, about your ability to do certain things, about your identity. It's pretty crazy what goes on in our minds and the thoughts we think when we find something that we are not able to do. You might be a person who doesn't say, who dismisses it. Oh, this is hard for me to do, so I must not need to do it. It's not good for me. I'm going to put it aside. I'm not going to do it. Or you might be a person who, when you hit a wall, then you say, this is just another example of how I'm not good at anything. Or you might be a person who, when you hit it, you say, you know what? I couldn't do this one. I must not be able to do all of this. None of those examples are the optimal way to approach discovering a limit. But many of us do that, one of those approaches, 100 times a day. From the time we wake up in the morning until the time we go to bed at night, our subconscious keeps us inside our comfort zone, inside our safety zone, where we don't ever have to feel that outer limit because all of those experiences are negative. Those thoughts are negative. So we just protect ourselves and stay in this little zone of safety. But the good stuff in life, it's not in your comfort zone. So whether it's that you're procrastinating on a project at work or in your house, or whether it's that you're not having a difficult conversation with someone that you know you need to have, or whether it's that you're not taking care of yourself, we self-sabotage all the time. And we start to see how we self-sabotage, and we have power to change it when we bump up against that limit. So when you find an exercise that is challenging for you, watch. Become an observer of the things that you say to yourself. And then decide, is that really how you want to look at your outer limits, at what is challenging for you? What do you think the healthiest version of yourself would say when you bump up against that limit? Yes, you're going to discover, oh, I can't do this. That is part of growing, and that's part of evolving and becoming the best version of yourself. So you want to have a really good system for how you talk to yourself in that time. All right, friends. Thank you so much. Have an amazing week, and we'll start our 30-day challenge with a brand new thing we're doing for our mindset, our weekly mindset intentions that we've never done before, but I'm super excited about. It's still just going to be like the 3 to 5 minute videos, but it's something different that I'm excited about. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with it. All right, guys, have a great week.